Hello students, today we are going to understand the last topic of chapter number 1, that is coordination. Now I'll give you one example. How a teacher is able to teach a class of 50 students. It is all because of coordination. In a class, the efforts of not only the children but teachers are also well combined with one another, and this is how a teacher is able to take a class of 45 students. Now we're going to understand the meaning of coordination. Now coordination is made up of three words, that is harmonization, unification and synchronization. When we are talking about harmonize, it means combined or joined together. When we are talking the word about unifies, it means a teamwork, and synchronization means occurring at the same point of time. Harmonize, we along with that of our teacher are combinedly studying in a class. Unifies, as a teamwork all the students are cooperating with me. Synchronize, at one point of time all the students are studying only one topic. Now coordination means harmonize, unifies and synchronizing each and every individual effort so that our overall organizational goal can be easily achieved. Now there are total 5 functions of management which we have already discussed, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. These can always be well combined with the help of one basic element, that is known as coordination, and that is why coordination is known as the essence of management. When we drink रूह अफ़ज़ा, at that time किससे पता चलता है कि वो एक रूह अफ़ज़ा का शरबत है, a flavor of rose. In the same manner, the essence of coordination is necessary for all the functions of management. उन पांचों functions को जो अच्छे से बांध के चलता है, वो particular essential element जो होता है, that is known as your coordination. How a wheat flour is kneaded into a soft dough. It is with the one binding agent which is known as water. आप आटे को गूंथ के एक अच्छा डो कब बना सकते हैं? It is with the help of water, and that water act as a binding or combining agent. In the same manner, among the organization, among the individuals, among all the activities, among all the functions, one thing can combine, and that is known as your coordination. In the next, we are going to discuss the features of coordination. Now we are going to understand features of coordination. Features are also known as characteristics. Now the very first feature of coordination is it integrate group efforts. Now meaning of integrate is to combine. The group efforts are of all the organizational employees are well combined with the help of coordination to achieve organizational goal. Each and every individual efforts are being well combined in order to just achieve goal, and that is possible with the help of coordination. Coming to the second one, unity of action. All of the individuals are performing the same work which is given by top management. This unity of action is ensured with the help of coordination. Next one, it is a continuous process. Why it is called as a continuous process? Because it starts with planning and continues till the target is achieved and controlling function is performed. That is why coordination is continuous in nature. So we have completed with 3 features. The individual efforts are converted into group efforts and are well combined with the help of coordination. Second one, unity of action and synchronization of work is being ensured with the help of coordination. Next one, it is a continuous process because it starts with planning and ends with controlling. We are going to understand the next 3 functions now. Now, next 4th function is responsibility of all the managers. Now by merely dreaming of only one manager to have a coordination will not going to work. It is a responsibility of all the managers. I take the example of our school. Only just a dream by William Sir to have a coordination in the whole school will not work. It requires the efforts to be combined by all the teachers, efforts of all the students to be combined with that, then only the coordination can be achieved. Therefore, coordination is the responsibility of all managers. 5th one, pervasive function. Pervasive means coordination is required at all the levels. In our school, we can see the coordination among the office staff. Then we can see the coordination among the top level of management. We can see coordination is required among the teachers also. And at the same time, coordination is required among the students also. Then only such number of people can work together in the organization. Coming to the next one, that is a deliberate function. Coordination is a deliberate function. That means compulsory function. What do you mean by deliberate? Compulsory. Now, it is a compulsory function which must be performed by each and every individual who is working in the organization in order to just have a smooth running of organization. हर एम्प्लॉय को कंपल्सरीली कोऑर्डिनेशन के लिए एफर्ट्स लगाने पड़ेंगे, तभी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्मूथली वर्क करेगा. दैट इज नोन एज कोऑर्डिनेशन इज अ डेलिब्रेट फंक्शन which must be adopted by each and every employee in order to ensure smooth working of the organization. So here we have completed with today the meaning of coordination and the total 6 features of coordination. In the next video we are going to discuss significance or importance of coordination. Thank you.